Hello, Giants fans. Welcome to Giants Baseball 101. I'm Gabe Vaughn, your host. We've come to our final Giants Baseball 101 video of the season, although I will be continuing this for the offseason on a once-a-week basis, and it's going to be Monday evenings until further notice. So on Mondays, tune in to Giants Baseball 101 for updates on basically the off season and how I believe it's going for the Giants and what they need to do. And we'll also be following the postseason to a degree, and in particular the Dodgers. And it's just, hopefully we'll get into this in a little bit, but hopefully they can be eliminated soon, because they're just one powerful team. Like I knew they were going to find a way to start killing it somehow in this season, and they most certainly did. The Giants lost to the Dodgers today 5-2, so it should come as no surprise that the Dodgers took the series. Kyle Harrison, his final start of 2023, pitched 5 scoreless innings, so that was an encouraging performance from him. It's really not been a significantly large sample size that we've been able to see from Harrison, and I wouldn't say that it was super impressive, but again, it's a pretty small size, and he has ended his season on a strong note. So we'll see how he fits in for the Giants in 2024. After he came out of the game, it was tied, but John Brebbia came in, allowed 2 runs. Then Taylor Rogers came in, had a really rough outing. The Dodgers ended up taking a 5-0 lead, and Ross Stripling came in, pitched 3 1/3 innings to mop up the game. The 2 runs the Giants got came on solo homers from Casey Schmidt, and it ended in a 5-2 loss for the Giants to close out the 2023 season. So what's next for the Giants, honestly? And it has to be a whole lot. And honestly, I would prefer to really wait until tomorrow to tackle this question in depth, when I can just have time to just get a lot of stuff prepared for that. But I do think there's a lot to talk about what's next, because they literally, they literally threw away an opportunity to make the playoffs in 2023. They completely threw their opportunity away, and there's no excuse for doing that. There's too much missing the playoffs, and this just can't be allowed to happen anymore. Honestly, I was saying this last year at around this time too, so that just really just lets on a lot about the seriousness of this. And I want to talk about the Dodgers too. I mean, they have a 100 win season here, and it seems like they've had really good seasons in the past, and it just seemed for a long time that somehow, one way or another, they'd get eliminated until 2020, when they won a World Series championship. But 2021, the Braves beat them in the postseason. In 2022, it was the Padres. But this year, like we have to see what's going to happen, honestly. And it's just, again, this is really an introduction for what I really want to get into tomorrow. I'm just going to take more time and prepare this, but it is just this thing with the Dodgers. I think they're second in the National League to the 104 win Braves. So they are a real threat to win a World Series. And I do want to get into, honestly, what it would take to get the Dodgers eliminated. And with that, I think we'll close out. And just remember, it's going to be on Monday evenings, our once a week meetings until the plan is for that to continue until the start of spring training in 2024. By the way, if you haven't watched the video from last night, you need to do it because there was just a lot to talk about there, and it's definitely not something you want to miss out on. Yeah, I know it's like 25 minutes long, but it's definitely going to be worth your watch. Thank you for watching. This has been Giants Baseball 101. Please subscribe if you haven't. Also, please leave your questions and comments. You know where to do it. I'll see you next time on Giants Baseball 101.